Hello my friends, and welcome to another video. This is your friend Ultimus, and I'm kind of liking this style of video I've been doing over the past couple weeks, where I'm giving you guys a heads up as to what's going on each week. So I'm going to kind of roll with it and see how they do. So yeah, for this week, it is the week of October 18th. By the time this video goes out, actually be October 19th, I believe. Yep, October 19th, excellent. 2016, so obviously after this week this information is going to be moot, but I think it is worth mentioning, so let's go ahead and jump right in. For this week's World Boss, you're going to be looking at Calamitous, haha, I can read, Calamitous Intent. Calamir has been slain, basically. You're going to be looking for this bad boy down here in Valshara, over here next to the flight path, Shackle's Den, Asuna. So, yeah, look for that out, of course. Reward is, of course, gold with the chance at loot. So don't forget your charms and stuff, which you can, of course, still purchase from Archmage Delok. But as always, for every week, don't forget to visit your friend Archmage Timar. We can never say his name right. For this week in particular, the quest is a call to battle. We're looking at 4 battleground wins, so very similar to how it was in WoD, except this time around the rewards are obviously a little bit different because the reward system is different. You're going to be getting 5 marks of honor, your badge of honor, which rewards 1,000 honor, which is always a plus, and then a epic token for 3,750 artifact power. For me, at least, I would imagine it would scale differently for each of you depending on what your artifact knowledge is. Mine is level 9. Which increases artifact power gains by 650%. So depending on how much artifact power you have, yours could be less or more. Either way, it is relevant to where you're at. And then, of course, one of the big things is honor gains from battleground objectives and wins is increased by 50%. So if you're looking to grind out those honor talents right now, as you can see, I still don't have all of mine yet. I've been PvPing very casually this season, unfortunately. But if you're looking to finish up those and maybe hit a prestige rank, this is one of those times to do it between the arena skirmishes that were going on a couple weeks ago, and now we have battlegrounds. Excellent time for this to go on. So those are some of the big things going on this week for you guys. Wanted to make sure you guys were aware of it, just in case. Don't forget to do your world quests, of course. Don't forget your coins from Landalok over here. And of course, all of this does happen outside the Violet Hold here on the map. And don't forget to get your quest from Archmage Timir as well. So yeah, very good stuff. Definitely go after those world bosses. It's worth it for a chance at loot. I've gotten some pretty decent loot from it as well. And I know, of course, for Fury Warriors, I believe there's something to do with your artifact weapon has a chance to drop from world bosses. So get on that. I don't know all the details to that, of course, and either way, it's just something to do. And then don't forget to grind out all of those battlegrounds. Get some friends, get with some guildies, and have a blast with it. Battlegrounds are much more fun when you do it with friends and guildies, that's for sure. Solo queuing into battlegrounds can be a very depressing situation. One thing to remember from getting your currency from the Archmage Delok over here, the Seals of Broken Fate. You can pay for them with garrison resources or gold, so whichever you have a little bit of a surplus of or can afford to spare, that's obviously your best bet. You can do one of the other than the other one to help keep you from dipping too heavy into one resource, which is how I did it this week and the past week. I didn't want to spend tons of gold on it. I know I've got a decent amount of gold, but obviously you get to have a decent amount of gold for not spending it on dumb stuff. So being able to use some of the garrison resources, order hall resources, for that helps a little bit. So a couple tips and tricks for you guys there. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to go over in today's video. Yeah, still planning on streaming a couple times this week. I'm actually might shoot for tonight. We'll see. So keep an eye on the Twitter and social media accounts as well as of course the Twitch channel if you're already following, or if you're not following, feel free to hit that follow button. It'll make both of our lives a lot easier, and I would much appreciate it. But yeah, so don't forget to get your weekly quests and such in. Get them done with friends. A lot more fun that way. But anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know if this video style and this type of video it's kind of pointless or useless to you, or if you enjoy them as well. I'd be more than happy to take some critique and feedback on it. Let me know what you guys think. because I know sometimes stuff gets missed and things aren't always necessarily obvious. So I want to be able to help as much as I possibly can, and maybe find ways to help maybe that aren't so already overly saturated, if that makes sense. But that's all I got for this the video for today. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.